Mhm. Do you understand up until now? Everything's clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I would like to go to sources of law. This notion I have already mentioned today. We basically we distinct material sources of law and the formal ones. Could you guess what is the difference, or have you ever heard about formal sources of law or material sources of law? So formal sources of law is these are the forms in which we can find the law. Yeah, this is basically what we have talked about up till now. So basically statutes. This is the formal source of law. Yeah. Through interpretation, we will find the law, the legal norms inside the statutes. Yeah. So imagine, for example, that you want to get divorce with your husband. You go to the court, you file an action, and the court or the judge will have to interpret the relevant regulation in the civil code to find out whether he can or she can dissolve your marriage, yeah? Whether he can or she can divorce your marriage. Yeah? So thanks to interpretation, we find legal rules, legal norms in the formal sources of law. Yeah? So formal sources are the outer forms in which legal norms can be found. For example, statutes, constitution, let's say, case law can be as well. Uh, Normative agreements, for example, international treaties. Yeah. These forms which were passed, for example, by parliament. Yeah. Some official legal procedure for adoption of the laws. Yeah. So this is quite obvious, I think. Uh, the material sources of law is something quite different. It's basically the answer. Material sources of law is basically the answer for the question why do we need certain regulation. Yeah? It's some kind of technological progress in the society, the state of society, the current state of society, or economic growth, for example. Imagine the situation now. We have there's a pandemic, like